welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh, and today we're here to react to episode 3 of The Last of Us, season 2. What an episode.
What a previous episode, yeah.
Kind of just coming down from the shock of Joel being brutally murdered.
Yeah.
That was hard to watch, guys. And I've been through quite a few shows. Walking Dead, obviously, with Glenn and Abraham.
Yeah. That's brutal.
It was brutal.
Every time I see it, I cry. I cried in the reaction. I didn't tear up as much, but I literally teared up even more when I was editing it because it's so heartbreaking. And
Yeah, I mean, I told you this off camera that I think there wasn't much of a reaction from me, I think, going back and watching it.
You were in shock.
I was just in shock.
You literally were just in shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
you just couldn't believe it.
Yeah.
And that's what a lot of people were like. You just can't believe it.
I think what got me the most is when she says "fucking get up," and you see lift his head.
You see him literally try.
That hurt. Yeah. That hurts now just thinking about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, look, outside of that happening, that episode was absolutely amazing. I loved the battle in Jackson.
Oh my God. I just love what they've done with the show. It's different from the game where they're using the cordyceps and they just brought these hordes. And now Jesse mentioned that they are, they don't know how many infected were under the snow.
Yeah.
And they literally just brought a massive horde. And the fact that they were able to hold them off, a lot of people died, but they were able to hold off all these infected, and especially a bloater. Now, the one thing that makes me a little upset, I wouldn't say a little upset, but it's I don't know if it would work in the show, but the bloaters do actually have like this poison type gas. Like the bloaters can literally like throw the gas.
Yeah.
And that's why I was, when Tommy beat it, I was like, get away from it because it could just explode and have this poison gas on there.
Two things. Excuse me. It's funny that you say beat it because you're thinking of like a game.
Sorry.
No, but that's cool, right?
I literally, yeah.
And the second thing I was going to say is I know exactly what you're talking about because I did. For those of you that have watched our reactions before, my son plays the game, and I have periods of me walking in, especially after we watched the first season, he started playing the game. Yeah. He would bring me in just to see the battle scene, and he showed me him battling one that took stuff off bloater, and threw it.
Yeah.
So
So it's fine they don't do it in the show. It's not gonna. I mean, it would make a threat because they can throw it at you and you're just gonna. It's like acid or whatever.
It would have been nice to see, but they abandoned, I think, in the show the spores. So why would they add that in there? You know what I'm saying?
But we did hear they might come back in this season, so we'll have to see. One thing I wanted to mention, I've seen a lot in the comments where a lot of people were upset, especially gamers. So in the show where you hear Abby's reasoning for killing Joel, right? At first you're thinking, well, they're just, ex-Fireflies. They just want to kill Joel because he took Ellie. They thought that Ellie was the savior. She was going to make the cure, and they killed a lot of their people, and that's why they're wanting revenge. In the show, they revealed that it was Abby's father as her main reason. But in the show, they said it early. But in the game, they don't tell you that. You actually find that out way later. Like, if they weren't going to do it here, we would find this out in like season 3. And I don't know if they wanted to put it ahead to make it better for those viewers of the gaming viewers, or they just didn't want to wait another season and a half to reveal that. Not a big deal getting it early. You know her motivation as of right now. Would it make it better if you wouldn't have learned it yet? It would make the suspense better. Yeah. But
I mean,
they wanted to humanize her a little bit early.
They definitely did.
Yeah.
And so I said in my reaction that I get it from her side. And then I also said, but I didn't get her brutally torturing him. And then someone commented, well, you got to look at it from her perspective. She lost a father. And then I also, the comments were all over the place. Like, and that's what made it really cool too, because they were also like, well, why didn't Joel explain to her that why he was saving Ellie? My thought to that is like, it doesn't matter what you say to Abby.
Yeah.
She would have killed him no matter what. I mean, that's her father.
Yeah. If you guys recall from the scene with Ellie and Tommy, they don't tell people what happened to Ellie. They don't tell people that she's potentially immune because
she's hiding it still.
Who knows what people would want to do? Mm-hmm. They'd probably want to kill her, drink her blood, and think that they can become immune. So they're going to hide that. And yeah, I mean, Joel would never do that. Yeah, the comments are, I like seeing the comments from the people that I know have played the games and then the viewers that haven't played the games, the questions that they have. And I really like, of course, the comments of people who haven't played the game because they're seeing it with fresh eyes and they're just questioning. They're like, why is this happening? What is this? And it's like other people in the comments are trying also so hard not to, of course, spoil it, but you understand like why you're asking those questions. And I love seeing that.
Yeah.
I'd absolutely.
Yeah. Like I even asked, I completely forgot about this. I asked after our reaction, why didn't Joel fight back? And I completely forgot about Dina. They would have killed Dina. Mm-hmm. I completely forgot about that.
Well, plus, and also I mentioned to you, he accepted his fate.
He accepted his fate. I know.
Before she revealed that he killed her father, he just knew that all the people that he killed in the Fireflies to get Ellie out of there, everything that he did, he's like, okay, they want retribution, they want revenge, I'll accept it.
Yeah.
Because he knows Ellie is alive, Ellie will be fine. I'm not going to fight back. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'll let it go. So it's sad though.
Yeah.
It's super sad. So this next episode, I think, I don't know, it's going to be probably more of a lighthearted episode. We're going to deal with the aftermath of Joel's death. I think that there's just going to be a lot of discussions, kind of some, the aftermath of Jackson. They have a lot of cleanup to do, not just the infected, but everyone else who was killed. You kind of saw it at the end where they show a guy got bit in the arm and he passed him the weapon and said, yep, just get it done. So
I'm really interested to see Dina too.
Yes, Dina,
and how she reacts to what happened.
Hearing the news, because even when she was on the horse, she was still out of it.
Yeah,
she wasn't out of it completely awake yet. So the brutal is, I think, one of that was a very hard ending. You don't see it in the game where they're dragging Joel's body back to Jackson.
Well, I mean, it's brutal just because you know what happened to him.
True.
It's respectful because he's cloaked and they're going to give him a proper burial.
Just amazing acting.
That shot was amazing.
All around. Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey just did, even the actress who plays Abby, amazing job. One thing I did hear, which went into the actress who plays Abby's performance during that scene, she said that her mother passed away like a week before.
Yeah, I saw that too.
Wow.
Yeah,
dude.
Wow. Forget about just her acting ability anyway, right?
Just
to be able to do that in that situation, having just lost your parent, and then you got to play a character where you lost your parent.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
But you can see where she probably grabbed a lot of that
definitely
emotion.
Channeled that.
Yeah, she channeled it. And that's what great actors do.
Bravo.
Yeah, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So, episode 3.
You have to get the hands ready?
I had to get the hands ready, dude. You gotta get your emotions ready.
Get the blood flowing.
Let's do this. Flowing. All right, guys, let's go. All right. I'm gonna prepare for tears.
Oh, dude.
Dude, this aftermath is just... Well, the one thing is, what are they going to do with the pipes and the cordyceps?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, the watch. They're cleaning his body.
He's confused. Maybe why would someone do this type deal?
Yeah.
Share my love. What did he say?
Give Sarah my love. Yeah, a lot of people were like, you know, Joel took her father out quick, but she wanted for him to suffer. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, you get her mentality. She doesn't want it to be quick. To her, that's not justice. I jumped a little bit.
Are these people all bit? Like,
I don't know if they're all bit. Ooh. Oh, what the hell? Broke. Oh, maybe her ribs are broken. She's got fluid in her lungs, maybe.
I can give you something.
oh my god, dude.
Damn. Yeah, dude, she's got a tube. She must have fluid in her lungs or something from that broken rib.
That was brutal, dude. That was brutal, bro.
Guys, this is gonna be a tough episode, isn't it? Like, my face already, like, I feel so, yeah.
It's like so let's assume she passed out after the event, right? And now that's the first time she's waking up. Of course that vision's going to be there. So you wake up, you think it's a nightmare.
Yeah.
Rebuilding, reinforcements. It's a new day.
Well, you see what they're reinforcing it with now?
Steel. Should have done that in the first place.
3 months later. Yeah. It's Jesse, Tommy.
Old man can't do it. Yeah.
He's not strong, bro. He doesn't work out.
Look at that.
Yeah. Wow. All right.
So can I just...
Almost. I just needed to see one more person, then you're good to go.
Yeah, I miss him. He meant a lot to me. So, yeah, upset and sad. When I got home, he was on the porch, and I should have talked to him. But I didn't. Your final moment with someone doesn't define your whole time with them.
It shouldn't, but it often does. In my last moment with Joel, he said he wronged you. Well, that's the thing. It didn't really make sense. He said, I saved her.
No idea what he meant. I don't feel wronged. I guess I'll have to let myself off the hook for that.
What would I do for weed and booze?
I wouldn't worry, Gail. There's still a lot of fucked up people in this town.
Yeah, but not you, though.
she's fucked up internally, dude. Oh, you could just see it.
See her face change? Mm-hmm. You see that? Oh, look at that. That is fucking awesome. Oh my god.
Look at that. And she probably moved to the garage.
Mm-hmm. Dina.
Oh boy.
I went to the hospital when they let you out. 30 minutes ago?
I never said. I should have said. Thank you for all those times she came to visit.
Ah, that's okay. You would have done the same for me.
Yeah, maybe not as often.
No. This is a peace offering. Because I'm about to make you angry. In the hospital, when you asked me about that day, I told you I didn't learn anything useful. That wasn't true. I know most of their names, and I know where they're from.
You cost us time. You let them get away.
And then it occurred to me, if you want to find someone, and the only thing you know about them is where they're going to end up, maybe let them get there.
Yeah. Okay.
I loved him too, you know.
Chocolate chip?
Nothing heals the soul better than a chocolate chip cookie. That doesn't look like chocolate chip.
It's a raisin.
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Oatmeal's not bad.
Let's start with names. The dark-haired guy was Manny. The other guy was Owen.
The girl with the dark hair and the bald one of them's named Nora. I'm not sure which.
The girl with the braid.
Abby.
Abby.
And the letters WLF. And then I remembered a story Eugene told me from back when he was a Firefly. He said that there were these small regional groups in the West all trying to fight Fedra. One of those groups was the Washington Liberation Front. Out of Seattle.
WLF. Wolf. Who else knows?
Just us. I wasn't going to tell anyone before you.
Now we go get these motherfuckers.
I gotta think about this.
Think about what? Let's fucking get these guys.
Ellie, it ain't that simple. The town is still recovering.
If it had been you, Joel would be halfway to Seattle before the sun came up.
He'd be halfway to Seattle to save my life. Don't talk to me like I didn't know him. He was my brother.
I like that line, actually.
I'm not saying you shouldn't do this, but if we're gonna put a posse together, we gotta do it right. Which means taking it to Maria. Yes, it's fucking necessary. She's gonna want a council meeting.
She's not going to do that.
And you hold out information on me again, you got rendering detail for a month.
I love Dina. Look at her face. She's like, whatever.
Buried our dead 10 miles south of town, if you want to visit them.
10 miles.
I'm gonna run away to Seattle.
Why that far out?
Do the dead grow cordyceps? So you got to get them far away? Who's this dude? Why the hell do they have scars on their cheeks?
Well?
No one falling, all clear. Keep moving.
Good. Once we get resettled, I'll teach you to whistle. The prophet? She's been dead 10 years, Constance. I'm gonna count on her to help.
But Ezra said the prophet is eternal.
Oh, it's like a crazy cult.
See truths hidden from others and share that truth no matter what the cost. So it was with our prophet.
Okay. Okay.
I love that, Josh. Okay.
We're a few fries short of a Happy
They all
Meal.
speak in unison. Yeah, they're a cult.
Tell me, you feel safer?
Yes.
What we're giving you now keep you far, far safer than a hammer. Distance.
From home.
From war. Take cover! Go!
Demons?
Wolves.
Come on. Harder. Harder! Let's go! Last 5. There it is.
Heard you're on the council now.
Yep.
So you know about the meeting coming up. Can I count on you?
Can't discuss upcoming votes.
Seriously, it's me.
I know.
Dude, you were there.
I know that too. The council won't make up their mind until we hear people speak. So, here's a little advice. Organize your thoughts, write them down, and then read them out loud tomorrow. Because you're angry, Ellie. And no one's gonna vote for angry.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah. You gotta sound convincing that this needs to be done.
I don't really have an opinion on the Seattle thing.
Okay. Thank you.
I said that Joel meant so much to so many of us. I lost my sister that day. A lot of people in here buried family. And now you want to send, what, you're saying 16 of our best?
We came, killed Joel, so why wouldn't we want to take our vengeance? Well, because we're not supposed to. Forgive and be forgiven. What the hell are we all talking about here? They came into our house. They took one of ours. My God, somebody shoots your brother. You want to take the locks off your doors? Grow up!
Hell yeah. You idiots.
Ellie? I know what I'm asking is a lot. I'm asking us to risk more people and resources and at the worst possible time. And I want everyone to know. It's not because I want revenge. What I want is what you used to give people. I want justice. We have a word for these people. They're called strangers. Well, I don't think that we're strangers to each other. And I want to know that I can count on you. I'll accept whatever the council decides. But I am asking you, please, do what it takes to see that justice is done.
That was pretty powerful.
Yeah. I thought she was going to go the route of the other guy.
The council will now vote on the proposal to send a party of 16 citizens to Seattle to find the people who killed Joel and execute them.
Jeez, execute them.
I mean, there's no
easy way to say it. Yeah.
They're not mincing words here.
No.
Yes. No. Yes. No. No. Yes.
Tied 3-3.
No.
7-3 now.
No.
Fuck.
The vote is 8-3.
Only 3 people.
The proposal is rejected.
To go?
No, who were
to say yes?
Yeah.
I'd say Jesse, Tommy, and...
Whoa. Got some baseball.
Here we go, 9. Here we go.
All right, she likes to drink.
I spotted you in the crowd at the meeting today. And I thought to myself, she's probably been extra busy these last few weeks.
Brutal.
So what do you do then?
Oh, well, I'm an alcoholic. And I smoke as much weed as I can. Complete fucking disaster.
I'm nervous she's gonna do something stupid. Well, there's a difference between lying and being a liar.
Oh, I know. And that one? Liar. It was maybe one person she told the truth to, and if she's on a path, it's not one that Joel put her on. No. I think they were walking side by side from the very start.
She's going, dude.
Mm-hmm. She's like, fuck.
Whoa.
Who is it?
Dina.
I'm just going to bed.
No, I don't think that is where you're going.
Get in. Oh, Christ. Go to Seattle and kill Abby.
What route?
Northwest?
And is that all guns, or do you have medical supplies in there?
A map?
Stay off the highways, stay clear of cities or settlements. First stage is through the National Forest. Once we're out, we'll follow the Snake River Canyon, then break off through the provisions. Travel light but smart. Winter coats for beds, jackets for blankets, first aid kits, batteries, bear spray. Now, handguns. What are you bringing? We'll want at least 100 shells apiece, plus 50 rifle rounds. Bring any long gun you want, as long as it's scoped. Chlorine tablets, a pan, and something to keep shimmer dry.
Just shimmer?
Boots. Love the Converse. Respect your consistency, but you're not crossing open country in fucking chucks.
I've done it before.
No chucks.
Fucking chucks.
Hell yeah.
Yeah,
dude.
one.
We meet by the old East Gate, 3 a.m.
Hey, thank you.
You know, you could have just asked.
No, I actually didn't know that.
I see somebody behind there.
Who is that?
Ah.
Oh, shit.
Trade. It's better. Trade. Janine's night watch at the stables. She's sympathetic to our cause.
Our cause?
You're the one that gave the us speech, not me. You got 10 minutes before patrol comes by. Let's get you going.
Does Dina go with her?
Oh, yeah, dude, she's gone with her for sure.
Come on.
That is a heavy damn door.
Yeah, it is. Okay. Wow.
There's the graves. It's a gorgeous shot, though.
Yeah, it is.
Let's go get these motherfuckers.
It just sucks it's going to be a while.
I know. They got a long way to travel. Looks like
Wyoming?
I was going. Well, yeah, they're up in the north, so.
Oh, just gorgeous.
Fleetwood Mac. Nope. What? I mean, no, it's my opinion.
Yeah, well, your opinion is wrong because Frank Zappa exists. First person you killed.
Jesus, really?
Yeah, fun stories of childhood.
Okay, well, the first one's too fucked up, but I can tell you the second one. It was a little before Joel and I got to Jackson. In Kansas City, he got jumped by this kid, maybe just a couple years older than me. And I came up behind him, raised my gun, and, yeah. Ooh, holy shit, that came on fast. How the fuck did you know that was gonna happen?
I'm a witch.
Clearly.
It's about New Year's Eve and, you know, the kid. How would you rate it? Scale of 1 to 10?
No.
You've kissed girls before. You're gay, I'm not. I'm just curious.
Okay, fine, 6.
Fuck you, 6.
That's not bad. That sucks.
For the record, I don't believe you.
You can go back to Jesse.
I already did.
Well, there you have it.
Does he ever strike you as sad?
Jesse?
Yeah.
Has he ever told you why?
I think deep inside, that's just how he is. At least I hope that's why.
Why would you hope that?
Or maybe it's because you keep breaking up with him.
Well, because if it's not that, then it's me.
Yeah.
Well, he keeps taking you back, so, you know, he still thinks there's some type of shot.
It wasn't that high. Oh.
How much further?
Like, how close are they going to get?
Do you remember that? Remember this area, though, right? Mm-hmm. The people with the scars?
He was running away.
What's that symbol?
I don't know. I've never seen it before. A lot of different calibers. I don't think this was Fedra. Dina.
Yep. You can hear the buzzing. Probably a lot of dead bodies. Damn, they wiped them out. Oh.
Oh, shit, dude. So whatever was after them...
If this was fucking them, if Abby and her crew did this to people,
No.
to kids,
Well, do you remember what the father said? She's like, the little girl was like, what's coming after us or whatever, and he said, wolves.
Yeah.
We're close now.
Cars, cars, and cars.
Nine more miles.
9 miles.
Okay.
9 more.
She looks worried. Or scared. Wow.
Fucking Seattle.
Shit.
Pretty.
Guess there aren't that many wolves.
There's about to be a whole lot less.
Yeah, go ahead.
We're moving up through the fob. All clear between checkpoint 3 and 5. Manny, you copy?
Just give me a fucking second. Jesus. You're all good. We can move up.
What the hell is that? Holy crap, dude. Wow,
Yeah, dude.
that's a lot.
It's a lot.
That's a lot.
All right. Yeah, I knew this episode was going to be kind of pretty chill, and by the time the episode ended, I knew they were at least going to be heading to Seattle, or as we saw, they arrived at Seattle. So,
are you shocked they got there as quickly as they did? Just from a storytelling perspective, not like travel time, right?
Slightly. Yeah. I figured maybe they would have a little bit more in between the travel time, and then maybe starting next episode they'd get there. But it's still, the city is so big, and there's still, I think they'll have a lot of things that they're going to be doing. You know, we still got a lot of time in this season anyway. So, yeah. But I'm not upset with them getting to Seattle already. No.
Yeah, a lot happened there. The town stuff was interesting.
Yeah.
I didn't think that she would get the 16 people. I didn't think that the resolution would pass.
No.
And I kind of get Tommy, right, from that aspect. It's crazy that, I don't know. I kind of wanted him to go, but I know he wasn't going to, right?
Yeah, there was a so just a slight thing that changed. There was I wish they would have done it. There was a beautiful scene with Ellie and Tommy.
Yeah.
After of course the aftermath, and that was kind of the beginnings of, Ellie like wanting to go, and Tommy kind of like pushing back. They kind of did it when he was working, but it was more like Tommy came to her house, and actually Tommy brought food, and they're talking, and she's wanting to do the plan, and he's like, "Oh, no, hold off," and she's like, "Dude, if it was me or you, Joel would already be halfway to Seattle already." And they kind of already said the line, but
they did that, yeah.
Yeah. It was actually good with Dina how they did it, where she revealed the information that she didn't want to tell her in the hospital. Perfectly fine with it. I'm not nitpicking. I'm just kind of giving you guys a scene that was powerful, that I remember, that I would have liked to have seen, but the way that they did it, I thought was great.
I like the back and forth between Dina and Ellie.
Yeah, they're jokesters. It's hilarious.
And the different calibers on the death of that group was interesting, and then you get a shot of all of these WLF soldiers holding different guns.
Yep.
Right? Yeah. So you now know, or can put that together, that they murdered this group. And the fact that the group said the wolves are here or hunting them.
The wolves are coming. Yeah.
I'm curious to know why they did that. Right?
Yeah.
And maybe we'll get more, but like
you'll get more.
I specifically remember, didn't Abby say something like, we don't injure someone that can't defend themselves, or we don't kill people that can't defend themselves? Mm-hmm. Why are they killing a group that has a hammer?
True. Well, you'll get into that. It was kind of along the lines of, you could say, the Fireflies. The Fireflies may have done some bad things, killing, innocent people, groups, and things like that. So this group could be doing the same, but yeah, I mean, with Abby's mentality of, as a Firefly, we don't kill people if they can't defend themselves, but then you get these prophecy kind of style cult people who only have handheld weapons.
Yeah.
And why would they need to be brutally murdered?
Well, and it seemed like they wanted to look. They were some weird people, but he said to the little girl, like, we're teaching you how to avoid war, right? So I got the sense that group of people wasn't a threat. And they ran and hid. They were trying to hide. So I guess I don't know why you would kill an unarmed group that didn't pose a threat to your community.
Yeah.
And look, you said that we'll get more to it, but yeah,
we definitely will. We should potentially see that group more of that group. Now, I believe, I don't remember the symbol, but I believe the group are just called Scars. I mean, they have scars on their face. I mean, it's not like a spoiler or anything. They're just called Scars. But again, won't get into the depths of it, of course. Don't want to spoil anything for you and for Josh, but we'll definitely see more of that, and we'll definitely learn more on the WLF. For sure.
The scenery,
beautiful.
The fallout of Jackson, the rebuilding of Jackson, the fallout of Joel. There were multiple points of that episode where it was hard not to get emotional. Just the way that she grabbed his jacket and smelled it.
Yeah.
Personally, I've been there with a loved one that I've lost, and that's almost something that is immediate that you do, just because that smell
brings you back, gives you the memories.
People have a certain smell, right?
Yeah.
And just that one got me.
Yeah. In the I have to, because I'm remembering this from the game, but in the game where it's a beautiful moment, like when Ellie goes up to Joel's house, she goes to grab the doorknob, and her hand is shaking. And it takes her a minute to then be able to open and go in the house.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. But the way they did it with Bella in there...
the hospital scene, too, was pretty brutal. I think I said that during the reaction.
Yeah, just the nightmare of her waking up. Yeah. Again, I knew it was kind of going to be more of a lighthearted episode. Nothing too crazy, just because they got to build that story up. But... we're going to be getting to the meat of things in Seattle. They're going to be traversing that city. It's a massive city. It's not good to be in cities, as you know, a lot of infected.
But another thing is it's now not just infected. They got to dodge WLF.
Yep, they got to stay out of WLF. I think, they'll eventually, if they start seeing, patrols and stuff around, they're going to see, okay, they got a lot of people. They have a lot of weapons. We have to kind of navigate around. Unfortunately, now when they're in a big city, they may, depending on if WLF is putting roadblocks and things on the streets, they're going to have to go through buildings. And buildings are very, very dangerous because you're going to have clickers, runners, stalkers. Yeah. So it's going to be dangerous to navigate around, but we'll have to see her plan of finding Abby and also all of her friends.
Yeah.
So to gather information, because she's got to start to find someone who knows Abby and who knows where potentially she is.
I'm guessing it's going to take one person that's going to give you maybe where the other person's at and so on and so forth. It's
if they give up that info.
Yeah.
If not, you may get tortured. I don't know.
Yeah.
So yeah, guys, great episode. Let us know your thoughts in the comments. Once again, please do not put any spoilers in the comments, just for everyone in the comments. But stay tuned for the next episode. I think the next episode is gonna be action packed.
Yeah,
for sure. So let us know your thoughts, and we'll see you guys later. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation.
We're out.